Fortnite announced earlier today that they are partnering and collaborating with the French apparel company Moncler. Now, I don't want to pronounce that too many times because I don't want to butcher it regardless. Available tomorrow, November 20th in the item shop. You're going to have 2 outfits you can purchase, male and female, both reactive, a back bling, tool, glider, and the loading screen as well. So we have Renee here, which is reactive depending on your altitude in game. You also have the ability to have it non-reactive, all white, non-reactive, all black. So the fit is nice. Moving on to the male counterpart, which is Andre here. You can also have Andre fully reactive if you would like, which you're going to see here, depending on altitude. Non-reactive, all white, non-reactive, all black. So what's interesting about the back bling, it visually unequips with the harvesting tool. This is what it sounds like. So that's a pretty unique tool. We don't have anything like that. And then the back bling also visually unequips when you deploy the glider. So we're going to show you all of this in game. Obviously, you're also going to have the loading screen. I believe it's going to be in a bundle that you can purchase tomorrow, November 20th. This is the loading screen, and you can see the reactive portions here while they're moving up the mountain, which is cool. So we're going to test the reactive portions obviously in game. We're going to try a few different wraps here: shadow angular shift, the digital grayscale, the doodle buddies, and the falling snow. With that being said, let's get sweaty. So we did a lot of testing here. I'm going to build up until I'm fully reactive, which is roughly 17 builds to my knowledge. You're going to start seeing it transform here as I'm getting higher and higher to the fully black color scheme. I believe it's 17 tiles high will be fully reactive and black here. Now you can see already visually unequipping with the harvesting tool, which is nice, from the back bling, which is like the umbrella holder. So that is nice. Now I'm going to glide down pretty quick here. It's going to go back to fully white, but I am going to do a slow glide downward. I believe it's roughly 60 meters as well, if that matters in terms of the reactive distance. If I can mark the ground here, roughly deploy, slowly gliding down, slowly going back to all white. Now I do want you to pay attention this time to how it actually visually unequips from the back bling when you deploy the glider. That was more of like a reactive test in the air. Okay, here we go. So you can see pulls the glider right out of the little carrying case there for the umbrella, slowly turning back to all white here. So if you're curious, it starts being reactive after the second tile height. We can do a little test here. We're at 2 tiles. You should see a little bit now. If you want me to just keep building up for you guys, a slow reactive transition for you guys going up. I will admit, it is pretty high in game to be fully reactive. I believe it's 17 builds to my knowledge. So you can see here, if I mark the ground roughly beneath me, it's about 60-ish meters, give or take. Should go all the way back to white here. So could it have been like maybe not so high to see it change fully in game? Maybe they could have cut it in half, like 30 meters. Could have been like a fully reactive change. I mean, I don't know a lot of people that are building 17 tiles high in the game. That is a pretty big height, if you can see here. Like, that's like the fully reactive height here. Of course, you have your occasional build fights here and there that might get a little intense, but it's pretty high to actually see it change fully in game, if that's what you're interested in. So you saw it during the day here and at night. Different wraps here. I like her turtleneck. Looks very cozy. I mean, if it's that cold, why are you wearing those shorts, girl? I'm just saying. Digital grayscale looks good. This is one of those doodle wraps. Looks pretty good as well. And then the falling snow. All of them really solid wraps. So equip and equip here. Again, visually unequipped from the back bling. It's an umbrella tool. We have nothing like this. I will say that. It is unique. The sound is okay. Now you can see iTalk here has it non-reactive, fully black color scheme here. A little laggy there, not gonna lie. So that's the harvesting tool. again, I think you can visualize it being all black, non-reactive, but we'll show you anyways. So here's Renee, non-reactive here. It would have been an interesting idea if you had the option to choose what color it started before you started gaining altitude. Like, what if I wanted the outfit to start all black and then turn into white with my different altitude? That's the only other idea I can think of in terms of more customization on these skins. But regardless, let's go to Andre. All right, Andre, show us what you got here. Again, roughly 17 tiles high to be fully reactive and covered in the alternate color. Again, it would have been a really cool idea if you get to start like all black clothing and then turn into white. It's just a thought. I mean, I think they're very unique in terms of the altitude reactive portion. We have a back bling like that, but nothing that like actually changes the entire skin. You can see how it just transformed there when I'm falling. We'll do it while we're gliding as well. We'll do a really slow departure down. It'll start at the feet there. So just imagine like, I'm just imagining like an imaginary line like going through the skin here, transforming it. So that is cool. We'll do some ADS here as well. So the jacket has like a metallic feel, and then the pants more of like a cloth, give or take. Not super shiny on the pants. A little bit of like a metallic feel on the back bling and the actual jacket here. All these wraps look good. ADS is fine. We'll do the reactive with the lights, with it being nighttime as well here. Slow departure down. So combos are going to be, I don't know. It's basically a blank sheet of paper here. You know what I mean? You can add an additional color. You could do orange with his, you know, the color of his glasses here if you wanted to, for like a back bling or a tool or something like that. But we'll see what we come up with. Now there might be some glitching with the hood on Renee. Keep that in mind. It does stick out just a little bit. I believe you'll be able to see it on iTalk's combo here. I don't know if he's wearing 6-string. Yeah, he is wearing 6-string. So you have a little bit of glitching here on certain back blings, so keep that in mind with Renee. You shouldn't have any problem with Andre though. So I'm super grateful for getting this entire set early, but I think it's a really big missed opportunity on not having a slider for the reactive portion of the skin. For example, we have it on LeBron James with like how much gold, you know what I mean? Now, what they could have done instead of a reactive style, all white or all black, is they have a reactive style, okay? Which changes with your altitude. Or if you wanted it all white, you can go to the style with a slider, which goes all the way to 0 if you want it white, all the way black if you want it black. And if you want it like a halfway, half black, half white with that purplish blue like transition color between the two colors, I think that would have been a really, really good idea for these outfits. Because in terms of like what I like to do with creating combos, I want to maximize as many different things that like as I can for like color schemes and stuff. So the fact that I'm hardly gonna see the purple and blue other than like while I'm building, it might not look super good unless I just have all black or all white on, you know what I mean? So the back bling here, some of them are color schemes, some of them are somewhat of a theme, I would say, give or take. Now corrupted here also has how much you want corrupted on the outfit. If you want it fully corrupted, you go here. If you want it not corrupted at all, obviously 0. And if you wanted it half and half, you could do that. Or you could have a reactive style. That's what I would have done personally. Andre here, obviously. Renegade Shadow, which is the bootleg Andre, if I'm being completely honest. That's what it looks like on him. The Good Doctor, I kind of like the theme color scheme, not so much. Paradigm is a color scheme here for sure. Ice Intercept, yes. Any of the referee skins, sure. And then Trooper. So back blings here. Considering what I just explained to you for my idea is going to make a lot more sense with the back blings I'm choosing here. So we have black and whites, obviously. We know they're going to look good on both styles. Now we do have some glitching here on Renee with her hood, so keep that in mind. With certain back blings, it is going to glitch through a little bit of clipping there, but I love the texture with that. Looks really good. Cuff case, it's full of money. because I can't afford a $2,000 jacket. So if I could, I would take it to the store in a cuff case. Nucleus, this would go great with like the reactive slider, so you can see that purple and blue somewhere on your outfit the entire time you're using it. It's an all black bag, very expensive as well, Balenciaga there. We have Cuddly Bones, okay, sure. Corrupted Sight Sling again, reactive slider there for that one. Blast Radius, Shadow, and Orgos, very cool on both styles there, as you can imagine. Ball Bling as well, Alter Ego, and the Original. Protocol Pack, black and white. Lane Splitter, black and white, pretty straightforward there. A little black heart. Paint Pack is an interesting one. I'm kind of focusing on the color of the cans there for the transition. Obviously, it's what it came with. Glass Wings here. The Grinning Ghoul is gonna look pretty good. Any hollowbacks that I'm choosing to go with are like pink and blue to go with that transition when it's reactive. The Penguin, it just looks simple. This is, to my knowledge, a winter apparel company as well, so why not put a penguin on there? And the penguin looks very expensive. And then the Shine Pack. So I'm actually going to show you the same back blings on Andre here, if I can get to him quickly with this new locker setup. I am not a fan. It takes a little bit too long to get to things, but regardless, we'll get used to it. And then the same back blings here, favorites. And you're not going to have any clipping with Andre's jacket, so keep that in mind. Stark Satchel, obviously. Night Bag here. The Cuddle Bow. The Cuff Case. Nucleus for the transitional colors when it's reactive. Everyday Sleek Pack again. Cuddly Bones. The Corrupted Sightling is going to look really good on the all white. Let's show it to you here. That looks clean. I love the vibe too. I really like it. Blast Radius. Ghoster Shadow, obviously. Very clean there. Ball Bling again with the Alter Ego style there. We have Protocol Pack. The Lane Splitter. The Little Black Heart. The Paint Pack, when it came with. The Glass Wings. The Grinning Ghoul. Any of the hollowbacks there. The Penguin. I personally am a big fan of the Penguin. It's very subtle. It's not super bulky. I like the theme behind it as well. It's probably my favorite on both outfits. And then the Shine Pack. So what I'm going to do for you guys real quick is show you some of these colored back blings like Nucleus and Glass Wings while I'm like falling through the air with a glider, to show you what I mean, where it would have been cool to have the slider. So this is what it could have been if we had the reactive slider of how intense or where the actual outfit started becoming reactive and changing colors. Like, look at this. This could have been a permanent style. Maybe you guys think that's weird. Maybe you think it looks really good, but it's just like having the option there, you know? I think we all agree we like options. Fortnite cosmetics are evolving all the time. So I just think it's a missed opportunity on not having a slider like this for maybe a little bit more creativity with your combos. And with that being said, guys, liking the video is always appreciated. Subscribing is free. These are available tomorrow, November 20th in the item shop. My supported creator is PIZ0 in the item shop. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the live stream.